What I want to do out here is I want to learn about the customer. I want to find out what accessories and options they're using now or they might want on their next vehicle. I want to look for bumper stickers. I want to look for anything that would create rapport building opportunities for me, whether it was car seats or golf clubs or anything like that. I also want to give them a more realistic understanding of how trade-ins are valued. I want to make sure I'm creating value in my vehicle and advocating for the F&I products. All right, so I can get all that done in about 5 minutes. So we'll make Dave the primary here. Dave, look, when they appraise this vehicle later on, they're going to take a deep dive into it. They're going to look for all the stuff that's wrong because they have to. What I want to do with you is figure out all the good stuff about this vehicle.
All right.
Okay, tell me what you've liked best about it.
It's a fun vehicle to drive.
Okay.
Sporty vehicle, obviously it's good convertible, so it's fun in the summertime. But now it's turning into winter, and I don't need a convertible anymore.
Okay.
It's a truck.
Have you kept it maintained properly?
Yes, I have. I service it here.
So we've got all the records.
Yep.
Okay, that's good news. I see that you've got a few dings and dents, just like everybody else in the state of Maine. Did you buy this here?
I did.
Okay, that was several years ago, correct?
No.
We weren't doing what we're doing now, but I'm still going to ask you a question. When you bought this, did you happen to buy a paintless dent repair policy?
No, no one offered that to me. They didn't.
Well, they will this time, I promise you. And here's why they will. Had you bought a paintless dent repair policy, the 6 or 7 dings and dents that I've seen, they would have been taken care of, literally at no cost to you. And those little things cost 50 to 60 to 70 bucks a piece.
Adds up.
To take out, right. And if you didn't have dings and dents, your vehicle would be worth more. You'll be glad to know that what we're doing now, any vehicle you buy on our lot comes with paintless dent repair, complimentary for the first year. And if you plan on keeping the vehicle longer than a year,
yep,
well, check with our finance guys, and they can extend that coverage for you as well.
Sounds good.
All right? I thought these were unlocked.
I must have locked it.
Okay. All right. Did you buy a service contract with this vehicle?
I did not.
Okay. The reason I ask is if you buy a service contract, when you go to trade a car in, 2 things happen. Or actually one of 2 things happen. Both are good for you though.
Yep.
Number one, when they take the deep dive later on, if they find a mechanical issue, chances are the service contract would pay for the repair,
right,
making your car worth more. And if your car is perfect like we hope it is,
yep,
well shoot, you'd be due a refund right now for any unused mileage or term. So it's something you may want to consider with your next vehicle. All right? How many keys do you have?
Well, I actually only have 1 key. I lost one. I should say my wife lost it, but I lost the key.
No way of finding it?
I haven't been able to find it in 2 years, so.
Okay. And you did not purchase a key replacement policy?
I found out that it's $400, so I'm not.
Oh, well, then you already know.
Right.
Look, even though you did not replace the key, you're still going to end up paying for it, because if you had 2 keys or had you had a key replacement policy, it would just make the vehicle worth a little bit more.
Gotcha.
Again, you'll be glad to know that any vehicle you pick out on this lot is going to come with a year of complimentary key replacement. So if your wife, and I'm sure it was your wife, if your wife loses it again, we will replace that key at no cost to you.
Well,
okay?
That's worth a lot to me.
Now, the wheel rash right here.
Yep.
Who did that? Was that you or your wife?
Yeah,
okay.
getting a McDonald's hamburger.
All right, and I don't want to sound like a robot, but I'm gonna guess you didn't buy cosmetic wheel coverage either. Okay, that would only be about maybe 150 bucks to fix, but
yep,
it'd be nice to have it fixed.
Sure.
Next vehicle you buy comes with cosmetic wheel coverage, complimentary for a year.
Right.
You know, we could probably shorten this up just a bit. Do you have the paperwork from your previous purchase?
I do. It's right in the glove box.
If you've got that, and if you'll let me take a look at it, I'll do 2 things. I'll look for any coverages that you may have that could possibly
yep,
increase the value of your vehicle. And I will also look for coverages that you may have that by law in the state of Maine you're due a cash refund.
Oh, it sounds great.
Cool. Why don't
Yeah.
you grab that for me,
All
then
right.
we'll go back inside.
Sounds good.
Okay.